Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today we get to take a look at the all-new 2025 Cadillac Escalade. This is the IQ Sport 2. It's finished off in a black raven. MSRP is just over $151,000. Now this is a fully electric Cadillac Escalade. It's powered by dual motors along with a just over 200 kilowatt lithium ion battery. It pumps out 750 horsepower, 785 pound-feet of torque. That is sent through the all-wheel drive system, propelling this nearly 8,000-pound Escalade from 0 to 60 in just shy of 5 seconds. Top speed is 155 miles an hour, and it also has a total range of 460 miles. Now, as we work our way to the exterior styling, this has a very nice look to it. It has an identical look to the gas version for the all-new Escalade as well. Up front though, you will notice that the lighting is much different. We have a solid grille up front. There is a forward-facing camera. All of the lights are LED, of course. There's also a sensor for the distance pacing, all the parking sensors down below, and then a lot of cutouts provide cooling to all the components up front. Now there's also a control up underneath. So when you push on this is how you can gain access to the front storage space. So that is all electric, and take a look at the amount of space that you get. It's not a deep compartment, but you can put in some bags, groceries, any items that you may have, and then you can push on that button, or you can use the button on the key fob in order to close it. Now as we work our way to the side, this has a massive set of wheels, and this also has the adaptive suspension, so you can raise and lower this as needed. The turn signal is actually this illuminating light right here, so it's not on the mirror where you just have the camera there. And then there's the built-in side steps and a very nice look with all the window trim being blacked out. It matches very nicely. Now in back, there's the body-colored spoiler with the wiper blade up top, LEDs for the lighting, which are very similar to the gas version, of course. There's the backup camera and all of the parking sensors too. And then to gain access to the cargo space, simply just tap on the Cadillac badge itself. And this is a 3-row SUV, so you have a lot of space with the third row up. There's also a little bit of space underneath the floor, and then the third row is automatic. They go down and up very quickly. You can also release the second row, however, they are manual to fold back up. But that third row, very, very quick. And then you have one control up top where you can close the lift gate. Now as we work our way to the interior, we have the ambient lighting and then a very nice blue interior for this leather. There's the wood trim, brushed accents, a little bit of storage, and then the captain's chairs for this model, which you can move forwards and backwards. You can also use this adjustment here to gain access to the third row. So simply just pull on that twice, and that's how it will pop up. And then you have 3 seats back here. We're at 5'10", it's not all that bad. I have an armrest, a cup holder, you have some vents up top, Alcantara headliner too, and it's pretty roomy for the third row. And you can quickly lock these seats back into place and then move them where you need them. Now once we hop in, there's storage pockets, you have vents in the middle, along with this screen where you can go through a lot of information. There's also cup holders and then auxiliaries down below. Armrests for the captain's chairs too, and the whole moonroof is actually solid, so it doesn't have an opening sunroof there. Working our way up front, there's the heated and ventilated seat adjustments, memory seating controls, the actual adjustments, and the massaging function too. Power folding side mirrors, all of the window controls, and more storage down below. And then to hop in, just put your foot on the brake, and that's basically how it starts, and we are ready to go. Now this model is also equipped with Super Cruise, so you can use that out on the highway with some of these controls here. If you push on V, that is for VMAX, unleashing the total horsepower and torque. You have Bluetooth voice commands on this right side, and then you can also go through some of this information in the gauge cluster. So you can pull up maps, you can get into your driver assistance, night vision too, and then back to the gauges there. Now, as you can tell, that is a part of the 55-inch curved screen, which looks really nice. On this left side, there's the e-brake, the adjustments to raise and lower the vehicle, front and rear storage, you have a dimmer switch, one air vent, there's also the head-up display, and then with the infotainment system, you have quite a lot that you can go through. With all these icons here, there's also different driving modes that you can get into, so depending on what you would like to set it up as. There's a split view, so you can go through that information, you can pull up your music, You also have navigation, your phone, and then charging too, so you can monitor all of that. There's the one pedal driving, there's the release for the glove box, and then you also have some charging information, and then this is how you actually shut off the vehicles. Just put vehicle off, and that is how it will shut off. You have air vents underneath that, trailer braking system, and then all of your AC adjustments are in the middle. For your front, second, and third row, you can also swipe down, look up your head-up display, camera system. You have a few others here for the rear steering for the crab walk that you have. There's the charge port door, and then you can even get into some of the AC adjustments with where you'd like the air to go, heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel. You can pull up the lighting to your drive, so you can go through some of that information, and you can even pull up the camera system too. There's also the adjustments to go through this, so you don't have to use it as a touchscreen system, which is nice to have those shortcuts. There's 2 wireless charging pads, cup holders, and a lot of storage down below. You get more storage in the armrest there, and your passenger even gets their own screen. You can play music or videos from this side. You can hook up your headphones too, so you can actually watch a movie while you are being driven around. There's the digital rear view mirror, and then some dome lights up top. And here's a look at visibility over both shoulders. So you have a good bit. You even have some speakers in the headrest here. And then the stalk to put it into reverse and drive is located on the right side of the steering wheel. So you can go through all of these camera angles, put into drive, put into park by using the end of the stalk there. But let's go ahead and get this EV Escalade out on the road. And behind the wheel now for the Cadillac IQ, here we go. Now that is not pedal to the floor, but it's definitely very quick. Again, for how much this weighs, that is impressive to see. You can feel the weight of this, so that is not going anywhere. But other than that, it's a very nice place to be. It's going to be quiet as you would expect, aside from some of the battery or the humming noise that you hear from EVs. And this here is impressive too. Being able to do that turnaround with the rear wheel steering for its size makes it so maneuverable. These seats are also very comfortable too. And we do have this pedal on the left side. That is for your one pedal braking. So if I pull on that, we just stopped without even putting my foot on the brake. So you can use that maybe in an emergency situation, or you just want to slow down a little bit more. Maybe you don't even have to use the brake, just use that instead. But we do have the one pedal driving, so I have it set at normal right now, or you can go in and further adjust it depending on how you would like to drive. So with it off, it's just going to coast like you would in a normal vehicle. On high, it's going to pretty much almost come to a stop here when you take your foot off of the accelerator. So that is nice to have, the regenerative technology, which isn't new from EVs, but if you need to use it, it is there. And overall, it's going to give you a very luxury-focused SUV that has space to it with the 3 rows. You have the massaging seats too, which is going to make it that much more comfortable. And you have a good seating position too, so you can easily see out of the front here. But that is going to wrap it up for the 2025 Cadillac Escalade IQ. Once again, huge shout out to Randy Marion Cadillac for providing this for me today. Take a look at their website. That link is down in the description below. Give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and consider smashing that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with our daily uploads. I will see you all in the next video.